friends, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Reckoning of Arkanon. Before we get started today, we want to say thank you to Jason and the Critical Dice team for sponsoring this show. We are so excited that we can come together and create more Dungeons & Dragons magic for you. Now, what does that magic look like? Well, I'll tell you what it looks like. Free dice. Every single episode of the Reckoning of Arkanon, you at home can win free dice. Critical dice, by the way. Here's how it's gonna work. In the middle of our episode, a keyword will be given. You're not gonna be able to miss it. It's gonna be big on the screen. Take that keyword and type it into the chat. You will immediately be entered to win our weekly free dice. At the end of the episode, we'll connect with you. Whoever the winner is, congratulations. And our friends at Critical Dice will hook you up. But once again, thank you so much for supporting us, and a huge shout out to the Critical Dice team for being here and being a part of this experience. But wait, just one more thing. Friends, we recently hit affiliate here on Twitch, and we want to let you know that every dollar that comes in, every subscriber, every bit, every sponsorship, every donation, every dollar that you give us is going to charity. From the bottom of our hearts, it is so important that we are active in our community. We don't just talk about being active in the community, we're going to be active in the community. And so every dollar you give us, every bit of support you give us is going to go to help somebody else that's in need. More information about this will come down the road. We have a couple charities in mind that we can't wait to work with. But really, thank you for all of your support, for all of your kind words, for watching our show, for throwing character theories out there. We love you so much. We can't wait to see where this goes. We can't wait for you to see what happens next. Let's get started. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon. We have been waiting, gnawing at the bit, waiting to jump back into this and play out this campaign. We left off in a pretty emotional cliffhanger for some of us. We're going to be jumping right in there to see how things are going, but to give a quick recap, at the end of our last session, we arrived at the capital of Atharis. Our team met with a whole bunch of the heroes of Arkanon. We met Lady Catherine Prestor, we met the Prince, who all y'all seem to love, and we met the King himself. We also met the leader of Golkaval Dumac, and we are picking up right there where there's a little scuffle. They're talking about Valia and how an enemy is now attacking Atharis and taking Atharis towns and cities. And in the heat of that conflict amongst our party, we see assassins spring into action and begin attacking these heroes. Everybody roll initiative. Okay, so just to bring us into this encounter, we have two maps going simultaneously. We're going to be switching back and forth between the two. Our party is a little split, but not too much where it's going to make that much of a difference. We're starting off our encounter with Arson. Take it away. Arson, you just watched as an assassin sprung into action, slashed Dumac. He falls to his knees, clearly bleeding. The guards that were in the room have been slashed. They have fallen down dead. You have line of sight in the room. I need to know what you want to do.
Okay. Well, what I will do is I will jump onto the table and run across to this chair.
Oh.
And
carry on.
Place one foot on the chair itself and the other on top of the back, and I will slash down twice into the shoulders/neck of this assassin. So that will be my action.
Roll
number
for
one.
it.
Yeah. Get it, boy!
First attack is a 15 to hit.
15 is a hit. Make sure you target your guy when you attack him, because it'll roll damage automatically.
Okay. I will use sneak attack using my rakish I believe it's my Rakish Audacity, which gives me so since there's no other creature within 5 feet of him, I'm able to use my sneak attack on him at the same time.
Go for it.
So that is 15 damage total on the first attack.
Nice, sir.
Okay.
Look at you.
And as I slam down into his shoulder with one, I'll pull him close and stab him in the chest with the other one.
Brutal. All right, roll for it.
If I hit...
Well, you definitely got him with the first one.
11.
Oh, unfortunately, 11 is a miss. That is a miss. So you definitely stab him for 1, but you missed on the second. Is that it for your turn?
Okay. Before my turn ends, I'll look over to Agron and say, "No one dies today," and I will turn back to my assassin.
them.
Yeah, except and the 2 guards that already died.
I have my turn.
He immediately kills someone and is like, no one dies today.
Sylvie, Sylvie, it is your turn. Standing next to you, within
Christ.
10 feet, is the assassin that just slashed Dumak. Dumak falls to his knee. He is very clearly bleeding out. You don't even really see his face. His head is leaning over as he's kind of like puffing and puffing, gasping for air.
Sylvie instantly just yells, "No!" and goes, and I get real close. I'm gonna try and position myself like in between him and
Okay.
Dumak, and I'm gonna use my first attack with my short sword on him. And let's try this new button. 7.
Is that a 22 to hit? That is a massive, yes, you slashed right through his armor, definitely splitting the armor, and you can see that underneath is normal skin from where you hit him. 7 damage, yeah, you slash through, and you see blood begin to come out from where you hit him.
Heck yes. I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to unarmed strike him. Oh,
A 12 is a miss.
I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows and do 2 more unarmed strikes.
Girl.
Get him with it.
Ugh.
Pow!
24
Pow!
to hit with an 8 damage. I'm angry.
Pa pa.
And then the second
Catalina
one
wine mixer.
is a
14 does hit.
It's the Catalina.
Yeah, 6 more
So
damage.
you've done 8 and then another 6 damage. And
Yes.
this guy has taken a bunch of hits, but he is still standing. And now he's locked. He has
Oh, that
locked
makes me
eyes
so
with you.
mad.
Can you give me a quick perception check?
Sure. Oh, where?
Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
I'm glaring.
Okay,
back.
with 18 perception check, as you look at him. So just to give you a little bit of a layout, they're wearing very light armor, but it is very thick. They have a hood over their faces and masks covering most of their face, but you can see their eyes. And as you look at his eyes, you see a very quick flicker of red.
No.
I'm gonna yell, they're possessed! As I'm
Demon!
Come on.
Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my
Okay.
turn. I'm gonna try and stay between and like covering Dumont. Like if I could use any of my reaction to make sure he does not get hit, that would be great.
Okay, so then with that, we are jumping over to our other room, and we're beginning the combat in the second room with Loriope. Loriope, as you are standing there in between both rooms, you see assassins spring in, and you have just now seen the one guy yell, "Death to Atharis," and then stab the throne. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I would like to run into the council room. I'm done being edgy.
You run.
I'm over that.
So just before you do that, so just to clarify, Katarina is still outside of the room. She's within 10, 15 feet of you.
I'm expecting her to run as well.
Catherine has exited the room, and she is in front of you.
Where is she?
So Catherine is right here. I'm going to ping her on the map. She has her back to you. Not like she's putting her back to you, she's just not facing you. She's very clearly facing an assassin in front of her. The prince has also exited the room, and you saw him walk away to the south.
I'm going to bless Catherine, the prince, and Katerina.
Okay, so that's for concentration. So that's an extra 1d4. Katerina, you get 1d4 on attacks and saving throws. I don't know if it's for skill checks, but it's definitely for those two.
Yeah, and I was going to try and do it on the others, but I think they're too far out of my range. But I would like to run into the other room anyway.
Okay, so you're going to bless them and then run into the other room, and you're going to hold that concentration. Okay, so I'm going to bounce you over to the other room.
Teamwork.
That shadow goes out again.
Creepy.
Do you have any other actions to do?
Yes, I would like to bonus action when I get into the other room.
Okay, so you are now, you should be in the other room, and you are here.
I would like to healing word Dumak.
Okay, roll to heal.
Come on. Do it. That's 4. Oh, that's 6 damage.
6 healing.
Damage?
6
Healing.
healing.
God damn it.
She turned on us! Kill her!
Sylvie,
gonna
you just hear kind of a sigh of relief come from Dumak as he just begins to lift his head up very, very, very slowly. You still don't really see his face. It's all happening very, very quickly. Laripe, is there anything else?
I heard Sylvie call out Dumak in the other room, just like, oh, Sylvie, I actually liked Sylvie. I want to give her that little help.
I
Aww.
actually liked my other companions. Okay.
I don't have to like these people.
I know.
Well, I'm glad you like me.
Like,
I'm good.
All right, that's it for your turn. Okay.
Yes.
So then back outside. So Katerina, in where you are, you see one assassin in front of you by the throne. That's the one you just watched stab the throne with that dagger. You know, you saw behind you. You saw the prince run one way, and you saw that other woman. You may not know who it is. Run another way. And as you look up, and you look at the assassin by the throne, you see 2 dark clouds appear next to it. 2 little dark clouds just come into frame around the shoulders of the assassin. Okay, so you move up 1 square closer to the assassin. Sylvie, the assassin that you have just struck, lifts up his dagger and goes to slash at you with it. And you take 5 damage.
Ooh.
You're just getting me angry now.
Okay. And with that, it is the king's turn. The king looks over at Agron and says, Agron, get to the prince. Protect the prince.
Will you be fine here?
Just go. Don't worry about me. Protect my son.
Understood.
The king runs over to the guy that Arson had hit.
let's go.
Reaches to his back and draws this massive sword.
Oh, he's a
just
beefcake.
Brings it down on this guy.
Yes.
Sire.
Your Majesty.
Okay, yeah.
Your Majesty.
So Arson, you watch as this massive sword that's like gently glowing just lifts up and just smashes into this assassin, dealing 13 damage.
Jesus.
Woo!
He's a beefcake.
There you go, beefcake.
So
All right.
the assassin now is going to try and attack Arson.
Crits arson.
As long as he doesn't attack the king, I'm good. It's happened before. It happened again.
No, it didn't.
Just nat 20'd.
No!
You just nat 20.
I
Yeah,
put that
so
evil out there. I'm sorry.
okay, so you're gonna take 10 damage from a dagger slash.
Oh my.
Maybe I shouldn't leave the room.
Okay.
Oh my.
So Arson,
goodness.
that means you're down to 11. You are bloodied. Arson is bloodied after 1. That was a nat 20 though, so keep that in mind.
No, you make me want to shout.
Agron, the
Yeah.
assassin that is next to you tries to double back and falls back 2 places, Granting
Where you
you-
going, little boy?
granting you an attack of opportunity.
Oh, where you going, little boy?
Get him.
Where you going, homie? It's an 18.
18 hits.
All right, so I do a D12 plus 4.
I feel like he's confident.
8 damage.
I don't
And
know
how?
why.
And what exactly
Nice.
are you doing to hit him?
As he tries to run, I'm just gonna go to take out his knees with my axe, with my glaive, like to cut his legs off.
Okay. So you hit and you hit pretty hard, but it is not enough to really cut through his legs. You definitely slash through him, and you see that there's a little bit of blood coming through, but he's not downed. He's still able to move.
For now.
For now. Okay.
That's not good. I'm not good. I'm in trouble.
Arson, the other assassin, comes running
I'm in
over
big
and
trouble.
tries and reaches. You're
Oh,
up on the chair
no.
and reaches up to try to grab you to pull you down. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
No dexterity?
Oh,
That's
it's
sort
in
of
his
jump.
nose.
Or
Right.
if that's what you'd like to do, go ahead and try that.
Please. Like,
Please, give me anything.
He's like, I am slippery.
Oh, no!
that is a 9.
Okay, yeah, he
Oh.
rolled a 19 to grapple you.
Oh, no.
Agron, you see from your peripheral vision that Arson has been grabbed and pulled down off of the table. Agron, it's your turn.
Oh, no.
Do I follow orders?
Ron, you have decisions to make.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna run up to this guy here, and I'm gonna do the Agron special, and I'm gonna grab this man,
Yes.
and I'm gonna chuck him into the guy that just pulled Arson off the table.
Okay, give me an athletics
Oh.
athletics
You got
save
it.
for that.
You got
unless,
it. You got it.
Unless you got an action to body someone like that.
I'm Agron.
It's the Agron.
that.
And if I f this
can
up,
throw
then I
it.
use my determination to roll it again. I f***ed it up. I use my determination to roll it again.
I need to look cool.
Oh, I still f***ed it up. Not much better.
Oh, no.
So Agron, with an 11, you
Yeah.
grab this guy, but he's able to like hold you down enough, and he's a little agile, so you're not able to like get a really good grip on him, but you do have your hands on him.
Okay.
I consider that a bonus action, so if you want to use your real action, you can go ahead.
Yeah, this guy has to go. All right. So I'm gonna attack him. So we need to start thinning their numbers. Come on. All right. 17 to hit.
17 to hit.
All right.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna deal 9 slashing damage.
Okay, yeah, he takes that hit, but there's something about these guys that they just seem to like take these hits, but it doesn't phase them that much.
All right. That's my go then.
Okay, we are snapping back to the throne room real quick. Katarina, can you go ahead and give me another perception check?
I don't like it. I don't
Okay.
like it.
Yeah, so Katarina with a 22, all of a sudden your bag begins to feel heavy.
No.
Like it.
You open your bag,
No,
I'm gonna look in it.
your book is back in your bag.
Yep.
I knew it.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Before
take
you
it
even
out
get
and
the
open
chance
it.
to take it out, you watch as those two black clouds, something comes out of them. And it's these two giant, gross claws. And they grab the assassin by the shoulders and just hold it in place.
Help me.
They look very
I'm
familiar.
gonna assume these claws look familiar. Cool.
Ah!
Awesome.
Back in the war room, we're back at the top over here. Arson, you have been pulled down. You are currently being flanked by these guys. What do you want to do?
Am I still grappled out of curiosity?
No. You're not grappled, but he's got, like, I'll say he's got his hands on you, but you're not restrained or anything.
Okay. What I will do is my roguey thing, and I will bonus action disengage from him. So what I'll do is I'll bring my daggers up and pull his arms off of me and stab the ground behind me, and I will flip backwards.
Nice.
And try to roll
the
out of
left?
the way. Oh, that's... hold up, I got this way.
Okay.
I'll go that way. So I will disengage, and then I will slap my hands together, and I will cast Burning Hands.
All right.
Mwah.
Ooh.
So I'll get up onto an end and just look at them, clap my hands together, and cast Burning Hands. I believe
Cone.
that's enough distance to get them both. Does that
Oh,
count?
absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
getting
that's
them both?
it's a 15-foot cone, right?
Sweet.
Oh yeah, they're both in
Yeah,
that.
look
So,
at that.
yep. Beautiful. And I just don't want
You're
to
not
hit the king
hitting
as well. So that is a Dexterity 11 saving throw for both of them, Craig, my friends.
That's a fail. And that is also a fail. That's a double fail.
4 points of damage total.
4 points of damage.
Fire
Okay.
damage. Yeah. And,
Okay, awesome.
I don't want to leave the king. I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna look to the king, give a smirk and a nod, and try and keep my stance.
All right, awesome.
Drinks
Sylvie, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna keep wailing on this guy that hurt your
Come on,
mom.
kiddo.
So first move, I'm gonna try and hit him with my short sword, right in the same place, hopefully that I broke him before. That's gonna be a 10
Another 10 damage.
Great. Oh, he's still up. Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action, unarmed strike.
No.
Miss.
miss.
I'm gonna spend my last key point. I'm gonna do flurry of blows again.
Oh!
Net 20!
Let's go!
So that's 7, and then I can roll another. Roll it. Roll. Don't know how to roll it. Roll it.
Hey.
Hey,
Mwah.
plus another 4. And then for my second flurry of blows, unarmed
That's a hit.
strike.
There we go.
That's gonna be a 7 more damage. I am just wailing
Okay,
on
so
him.
Sylvie, can you go ahead and describe exactly what you're doing for this attack?
Absolutely. So for my first attack, I come up with my short sword and I'm trying to slash right across where I got him before. And then as my short sword goes through and my wing follows, I accidentally biff, but I kick off of it and I do my 2 talons up his
Okay.
face. And then flip.
As you hit him in the face, he stumbles back and falls into this pillar that's right here, this column, and he falls prone.
Oh, okay.
Got a lot of health.
They do have a lot of health. I'm really surprised. I'm going to use my
They are
movement
assassins.
to make sure I'm between him and Dumac and just stay
Okay.
right there.
Yeah, he is now knocked over, kind of just getting back up. A little staggered.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like we should just try and knock him out.
Lariape, it is your
I
turn.
would love to see if I can make an insight check into what the assassins are. If they're possessed or something.
16. With a 16, you're looking at these characters here, and as I described before, they're wearing like a very light armor, but it's covering all of their skin predominantly. They're very much humanoid. They're definitely people. And as you're looking at them, and they begin to bleed, and they're mortal. They're clearly
I wanted to see if they were like
human people.
because Sylvie called out that they were possessed earlier. I wanted to see if that was true. Do I not glean that from a 16?
At the most, you would see a little flicker of red as the one that Sylvie just knocked down falls down. A little flicker of red
Okay.
in their eyes.
I think that I'm gonna go back into the other room.
As you just pop back into the other room, you see that there is now a little black cloud hovering over the assassin by the throne.
What's the range?
You don't see anything else.
Oh.
Is it within 30 feet of me? I think so. If not, I'm gonna get into range and cast detect magic.
It is 40 feet away.
Yeah, there's a giant black cloud over there.
The time? Like,
We're fighting assassins!
assassins,
35.
Gina!
No. Do.
Ah, damn it. Is
You
it
do
that?
you. I'm just dramatic.
I want to know what it is before it disappears.
Do you? Then do you? Do you? Do it.
Do it, girl.
I'm gonna
Do
cast
you?
it. Everyone else has their own assassin.
So, yeah, you cast detect magic, and yeah, you definitely see magic pouring off of this thing. It's just like the color of the cloud, a black aura appears over it. Something else coming out of these clouds, but you can't really discern what exactly it is. Looks like there's something holding on to. Looks like a little clouds are coming out and just outstretching and grabbing onto the shoulders.
Do I see that it's connected to
Of the
Katarina?
assassin. You see that her book is also illuminating black. I should point that out. Yeah, her book, her bag is illuminating black, similar to the clouds
Okay.
that appeared.
That's good. It's just a little coinky dink with like the two sources of black magic.
It's a cool little coinkity. It's fine.
Okay, so then you watch as the prince runs over. It's in your peripheral vision. You see movement happening. Combat ensues. Oh yeah. And you hear a very loud "Oh!" come from that direction.
Sure. That's fine.
So, Katarina, as you are watching, and Laripe now, as you're looking up at this throne, you see that the assassin at the throne begins to like try to move forward, and it can't quite move as it's trying to pull itself forward. It starts waving its hands, trying to get whatever's holding it, and then you watch it lift off of the air, off the ground. The assassin just hovers in air for a second. And then it begins bleeding out of its shoulders. The assassin starts squirming, crying in pain. What is this? Katarina, you watch as these two giant claws are now tearing this assassin in half. Laripe, you can only see the assassin getting torn in half, but you don't exactly see what is causing it, just that it has to do with these clouds that are now moving apart, and the assassin is splitting along with it. This assassin is dead.
Great. That's so great.
Two body parts fall to the floor. It is grotesque, it is
So they can be killed.
horrific, and it is disgusting.
Oh my god.
Snapping back to the war room.
What did you do?
Book demon bad. Book demon bad. Bad
He
book
just
demon.
killed an assassin.
It
That was
helped us.
good.
It
I know.
could
It
bust
helped
necks.
us.
We gotta talk.
Nobody piss
We
off
gotta talk.
Katarina.
It could.
Hey, do you remember when I gave you a book buckle?
Sylvie,
That was so nice
back in
of
the
him.
war room, you watch as
So
Dumont
nice of you.
finally gets the strength to stand to his feet. He is
Yes.
out of breath, hanging on here, just like, but really pulling the strength together. He lifts his mace off of his belt and then moves in and just begins clobbering on this guy.
Let's go get advantage.
Big boy.
Mark.
Just beating up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Put him in a body bag.
Yeah. He does a considerable amount of damage with a nat 20 wailing on this guy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Snapping
Snapping back over to Arson with the king.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The king is going to look over and he's going to call to you, Arson. He's going to say, "Boy, are you well?
I'll be fine.
You don't look fine."
It's a
He's
scratch.
lying.
Okay. The king just very slowly, he just like lifts his left hand with his sword in his right. And you just see a glimmer of light appear around, just kind of like circling around his hand. And then once it reaches its full brightness, he just turns and shoots it at you, and you regain.
Oh, okay. Like,
Oh god.
You regain 11 hit points.
Let's go.
I'll take it.
The
Whoa.
king
Okay.
smirks Arson.
With Are you well?
You're weak.
Not anymore.
Archer blast. Boom.
Injured.
Are you well? You won't be. So Arson, I believe that puts you back up to full health with that heal.
I am indeed
Okay.
full health, yes.
Yes.
Feeling
Okay,
good.
the assassin here that you had
Okay,
slashed
yeah.
attempts to jump up onto the table
Okay.
and fails.
Ha!
Yes.
So he goes to jump and just like kind of stumbles.
Like awkward Mario jump when you hit a wall by accident.
Okay, Agron, snapping back to you. The assassin that's in front of you is going to try to hit you with a dagger with a 15.
Yeah, nah.
As it slashes, just kind of slicks and hits right on your armor. Which takes us over to jumping back to the war room. Katarina, it is your turn.
Okay. She's like watching it get torn apart. She's just kind of like, just terrified, like a
This thing's about right back, isn't
Katarina, from behind you, you hear a very soft whisper, like just like right up along the creep of your neck, right in your ear.
Sounded really
Yeah.
good. Oh, excellent. Oh. Well, goodbye.
And then in just those clouds just vanish in front of you.
I like
Katarina,
Oh
with
my
that
God.
happening, there's just like a stillness for a second, like where you're kind of taken out of the combat. You're not really super focused on that. Like it just feels like there's an immediate haze that's like lifted. Like when you were coming in here, it was like kind of following you. It was moving around. You felt that its presence, and now it's clearly gone.
okay, cool. I'm gonna take a moment and then we're just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast. 'cause
Okay,
I
go ahead.
can't think straight.
So are you
for
going to
a
attack the
second.
one to the south or to the north?
let's
Okay,
do
go ahead. Roll
north.
to attack. That is a
it was
miss.
so
So
close to
in
being
all of that
something.
confusion, you turn and you blast, and you just miss. So
Valid.
Liriope, go ahead and give me a quick
Love to.
perception check. Okay, so with a 10, you're not really super focused on everything that's going on with Katarina. You see her shoot and miss. However, you do notice as Catherine just like looks back and looks at you, and she just winks. And then she turns back around. And you watch from her hand as electricity begins to static and rumble and crack up her wrist. And she just blasts through this assassin, sending it flying back across the room.
Did you think she was
Okay.
gonna attack me?
Whew.
Oh no.
Ooh, nervous.
Yeah.
There's so much tension. Like,
Okay, I'm still mad, but that was cool.
Yeah. She then, having blasted this,
So the fuck
looks
you are
back
expecting.
one more time at you, but doesn't look at you. You could tell she just kind of like looks past you.
Still
She's
on
looking,
this prince.
just,
Are
like,
they
looks past.
are they a thing?
and then
Ugh,
Is there a kid? Maybe?
I hate this.
No.
y'all spoilers, relax. She then turns and walks away.
We don't know.
She just walks away past the assassin and up a set of
She's
stairs.
so cryptic.
She has exited the encounter.
She's
God, oh my god.
I'm out.
Back in the war room, it is now Agron's turn.
Time for this bitch to go. I got shit I gotta do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I got anything. I don't think I do. Yeah, nope, that sucks. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna miss unless a 9 hits.
A 9 does not hit.
Rip. Alright, well, bonus action, can I try to pick him up again?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll. Give me an athletics check to try and grab
Come
him.
on, let's go. That's 15.
Yeah, that's a success. You grab him by the shoulder and then by the leg and hoist him up. He is over your head.
All right. I would like to release him in the general direction of the window.
The window across the table, or the window to your immediate right?
Or these pillars are made of like stone, right?
Oh yes.
Oh no.
So I'm just gonna test the durability of these pillars with his face.
It's Lord Barrel over again. It's happening again.
Okay, go ahead and give me a
science.
strength check.
Oh, right as Beyonce comes on, let's go. It's an 11, so not great. But
Yeah, but that's enough to send him flying, and it very clearly you hear a loud thunk as he hits his head right on the stone pillar.
All right, and then I'm gonna hightail it to the edge of the room using my 35 feet of movement. I'm trying to save the prince, Luna.
Let him know,
I'm gonna use
Luna.
my 35 feet of movement to get out of the room if I can make it.
Okay, so you're gonna go 35. You'll be 5 feet away.
Okay.
Excellent. So we're back at the top. Arson, it is your turn.
Let him
All
back
right.
up, BRB.
With my rejuvenated health, I will move forward and take one slice at the assassin to my left, or just above me. I'll use my Rakish Audacity again to get sneak attack damage on him if I hit him.
Okay.
Which I think I do with a natural 20.
Oh!
Woo!
So, with that, since it was a
Okay.
sneak attack, do I double the dice on sneak attack as well?
I'll say yes. I'm
So
not going to
that's
say no.
4d6
That
I
sounds
get to roll.
fantastic.
Get it, Arson!
Okay. Alright, so the first... So 1d4. So he takes, first of all, 3 piercing damage from my dagger.
3 piercing damage. Okay.
No, sorry,
and is
6 piercing
and is that the
damage
one
from
to
my dagger.
your the north or south of you? North.
North.
So that's
So do I also roll another die for the dagger as well?
to attack, or to
No, to hit. Since it was a crit, do I roll the dice again
just
or
double
just
the
double
die.
the die?
Double the hit dice.
Okay, so alright, so then it was 6 plus 3. So 9 points of damage off the dagger, sorry. And then with sneak attack, doubling the die, that is another 12 points of piercing
So the
damage.
the total is 12, or an additional 12.
Additional 12 for
Ooh,
the
yeah.
sneak attack.
Woo!
And then I will carry on through using my fancy footwork. He cannot take an attack of opportunity against me.
Interesting.
And I will follow up with a bonus action to stab into the neck of the other one from behind.
Okay, roll for it.
If maybe it. Nope. I don't believe it does.
That
That's
is a
a
10.
10
That is a
hit.
miss.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm between him and the king, so I'm happy. And yeah, that will be my
Awesome.
turn.
Sylvie, we are back to you. You just watched Dumak lay out this guy with his mace. The guy is on the ground, very much prone. So you have advantage on your attack.
I do? Yes! Great! I am going to hit him with my sword. She is jazzed that she is beating someone up with Dumak right now. Like, so excited. Alright.
Let's go.
16 is a hit.
Seven damage on that
Okay.
one. And then bonus action, unarmed strike.
Oh, so close.
That's fun. Well, I get advantage. don't
Yeah,
I?
no, you do. You do. If 5 was so close.
Ow.
Well,
No!
that was so close.
He's too wiggly when he's on the ground. I can't step on him with my talons.
You're a little too consumed with like how cool it is that you're fighting with Dumak. You're just like, yeah,
too excited.
got him.
Okay, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay, you don't want to move?
No.
Just making sure.
I wanna get rid of
How
this one.
dare you, Gray?
I'm standing next to Dumak. I am where I'm supposed
Okay,
to
the
be.
assassin that is prone here gets up,
Rude.
and you could see now, Sylvie, you're watching this thing as this thing is clawed up, scratched up all over. It's bleeding profusely. It makes no sense how this thing is still alive, and almost robotic-like, it just turns its head and lunges after the king.
So they're really possessed.
I need you and Dumak to roll opportunity attacks.
Oh my god! Here, sword. Get him, sword.
Hit him with its sword.
I got a 9. 9 slashing damage.
So with your 9 damage and with
Here's-
Dumak's 10 damage, you watch as an eruption of red smoke just blasts from this thing's face as it falls over, dead. The body collapses, ragdoll-like to the ground.
Guys, they're possessed by the thing that's in the mountain.
Hey, what was that?
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Lariape's turn. I had that 100% correct.
It's like I was
Pip was
waiting.
like,
I
"Hey,
know to
shouldn't
go
he be
after
going
Sylvia.
now?"
It's like, oh, the assassin went? Okay, then the king. Wait a second. I think I've been cheated.
Yeah, that would be
Wait a
that would be a
second.
clerical error.
But
yeah.
I think
Sorry.
that. Oh, I'm in the other room. No,
You are in the other
No,
room.
didn't you come in here?
She's
I'm
been
like
back and forth.
always in the doorway.
She's bibbing and bopping and bopping.
I
and booping.
think.
What was that?
Oh, did the prince already kill that guy already?
Yeah, as you look back over, yeah, that assassin is dead.
Ah. I was under the assumption that he wasn't dead, so I'll go back in the other room.
The assassin that Catherine had
So
attacked
she
is not
attacked
dead.
the one who was attacking the prince.
The one, no, she attacked the one that was in front of her.
Okay, then I'll,
but it is not dead.
told the
It
dead
just
on
got
that
knocked
one.
back.
The one that was in her way.
Okay, go ahead and wisdom.
Yes. And he's
That is a
injured?
fail.
Ring that bell.
Hell yeah. Let's roll that die.
He's injured.
Well, that's 1 damage.
It takes
I literally
a
rolled
whopping
a
1 damage.
I hate that. I'm just distracted. I say under my breath. I call after her like, "Where are you
Right.
going?" Of course, there's not.
There's no answer as she's already gone. In front of you, the assassin that you just attacked gets up. It stands up, steps forward twice, looks at you, and just raises its dagger, pointing it right at you, and starts clearly muttering something under its breath. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh, like that.
They have magic. They have magic.
Yeah, so with an 18, nothing really happens, but you just for a very quick moment, you feel your vision kind of cloud over, fog over for a second, and
Is there anyone
then
infect me?
it returns. Katarina, it is your turn.
That's terrifying. I am going
Thank
to cast Chill Touch on
Okay, chill touch.
that last assassin in here. And maybe, just maybe,
If we believe
If
in
I trust
friendship,
this truly terrifying witch,
if
maybe
it's
she'll
plus
save
a
me.
d4. Hold.
Not
trust
you.
the-
Everything around you.
I haven't done anything mean so far. Like it's
Everything
not-
around you is terrifying.
just your vibe.
Your vibe is, your aura is terrifying.
Your aura is consistently black.
You have like
but,
a black
know.
cloud
It's
surrounding
right.
you. It gives
It's
me really bad
fine.
vibes.
It's fine.
So it's the total?
Plus 4.
7 damage?
21
21 damage?
21.
Oh, 21's a hit.
Jesus.
I was
Oh,
gonna
to
say,
hit, to hit.
whoa.
Sorry, 7 damage.
Okay, 7
bad.
damage, yeah. Still standing, but not dead
My
yet.
bad.
God, fuck, they can take a hit, dude.
Yeah, they
Yes.
can.
Lariape,
Don't
from
wipe me.
behind you, you hear the soft voice of the prince as he says,
Are you all
You
right?
talking to me? Oh yes,
Yes.
I can handle myself just fine.
Very well. Have at it.
As he's just a little taken aback. Back in the war room, the assassins are going to try to go. The one in front of Arson is going to try to swing at Arson and rolls a 10.
Miss.
So he slashes at you and misses.
Woo! First time for everything, guys.
Okay, the one that Agron hit is going to try and get up and is still so dazed from hitting its head, cannot get up.
Ha!
Arson, the other one, steps forward and also attempts to attack you as well, and misses horribly.
Second time's charm.
Agron, Storm Song, it is your turn.
All right, I'd like to go to the other room, please.
Okay, you can
Just stab him.
go ahead on over to the other room. Here you go.
Come see what's going on.
Take me over there.
As you exit into the other room, you see Liriope standing there with the prince right behind her.
Are you well, young one? I'm talking to the prince.
I'm fine. Where's my father?
Here we go.
He is handling himself alongside our compatriots in the other room. He sent me here to make sure you are fine. Well, I take orders from your father, not from you. I'll clean this up and then I'll go to the next room. 25. I'm gonna move right up on this guy. And I'm gonna do what I do.
No, he's gonna use him as a.
No, I'm not gonna pick him up. There's nothing
Throws
to
him
throw
on
at
the
him.
throne.
Excuse
18 is a hit.
18. And then I'm gonna use one of my leadership dice to add an extra d6 of damage to this. So 7 damage plus 5. So he's gonna take a total of 12 slashing damage.
Okay. Yeah, as you hit this thing that hard, it kind of falls, it just leans hunching over. It's not down, it's not dead, but it's weak. You know it's weak.
Bonus action, gonna use my jaws.
Okay.
Oh, he munching.
Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's a 9.
Liriope and Katarina, you hear a very loud snap shut as you look up at Agron and you see Agron attempted to bite this creature. Just missed.
All right, that's me.
Just bit the armor.
Back in the war room, we're at the top with Arson.
Get him, boy.
Hello. Okay, so how are they looking? Are they looking beaten, battered, and bruised?
So
or
I'm
like...
just off a glance, they're bleeding. They're very clearly bleeding, but that is not slowing them down. They are persistent.
Okay. I'm going to keep on this one with the king, and I'm just going to take 2 stabs at him with my dagger. I don't have advantage on this, do I?
You do have advantage. You have advantage on the one that you're targeting. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I will take advantage, and that will also give me a sneak attack. Roll at advantage. Let's see how this does. So I'll take 1 slice at him with my first attack.
Yep, that's a hit.
That would be a 24 to hit. Cool. 1d4 plus sneak attack would be a total of 10 damage to the one in front of me
10 damage.
on the first attack.
10 damage. Awesome.
Awesome. So I would have stabbed him in the gut, and to follow up, I'm going for the back of his neck to
Go
get
for
him
it.
again.
And you still have advantage on
I'm
that.
gonna get him. Yeah, I do. Sadly, not sneak attack though. That would be a total of, I believe,
That's
20 to
20
hit?
to hit.
Yeah, 20 to hit. Dirty 20. Flat roll. And the second attack would just be 5 damage
5 damage. Okay.
to the back of his neck.
Awesome. Sylvie, it is your turn, and you just watched as the one that was running from you just had that moment of all that red smoke just blowing out of its face. You didn't see its face. You're watching from the back of its head.
Okay, for some reason, I'm gonna be running forward towards this one here by Arson. And I'm gonna be like, how do I? But hit him in the face! And I'm gonna try and like...
You have advantage on your attacks. Because you're flanking.
Great! Okay, great. I'll see if I can hit it with...
That's a hit.
I know that was one. That's a hit, but I want to see if I can get a nat 20. I didn't. Okay, so the first one.
So that's a 9 damage with the first one.
9. Yes, and then bonus action, unarmed strike. Roll it. Roll it. Oh, there it goes. But I want to see if I get it. I did not. Okay, 6 more damage with the unarmed strike. Just to the... I don't know if he's facing
He's looking at Arson.
but just to
So
the
just
face. Yeah, to the back of the head.
Okay.
I'm also like trying to knock them out. Just like,
Sylvie, do you have any other attacks?
no, that's it.
Sylvie, as you start slashing at the back of this thing's head, you see that its hood is just kind of cut open. Give me a perception check with advantage.
What?
So that's a 21.
21.
So Sylvie, with the 21, as you slash at this thing with your talons and unload on it, as the hood is torn, you see the back of its head. And more importantly, you see the back of its neck.
No.
You see 2 dragon wings
No.
on the back.
No.
Anyway, it is Dumac's turn, and he is going to...
Loriope.
Well, yes, Loriope. It's Loriope's turn, because I knew that. I wouldn't make that mistake twice. No, I would never do that. I'm the best
Never.
DM there ever was and ever is. Loriope, it's your turn. You're standing right next
And
to the prince.
Agron still hasn't killed this guy?
You just watch Agron charge in.
I'm gonna
Agron still does not...
I'm working on it.
totally dead on that guy. Forgot the word.
Okay, wisdom save.
Okay, finally.
Fail.
Please. Oh no,
Don't
blood,
roll
it's
another
a 3.
one.
Hey, come on now.
I just don't roll well on damage.
Progress.
Yeah.
Minus 3. Is that it for your turn?
I'd like to get my cantrip in, thank you.
Okay. You watch as the prince from behind you charges forward with his sword in hand. Go ahead and give me a quick perception check on that.
Me?
No, Loride. Oh, nat 20. Yeah.
Hey.
That's what we do.
So Loriope, as you watch the prince run in, you see that he's wearing full, like, very, very decorative plate armor. It's very, very much identifying that he is the prince. And in his hand is a glowing sword. It is glowing bright light. Around his left hand, you see light emanating all around it, like very powerful, very potent magic emanating around him. And as he runs in, Agron, you see this piece as well. You watch as he just puts his hand out and blasts this thing back. And kills the
Did he not
assassin in front of Agron.
kill it with the sword?
No, he ran in and just blasted it with his hand.
Okay.
And then he turns and looks at Agron.
Are you getting slow, Uncle?
Perhaps you're getting faster, young one.
Uncle.
Katarina, it is your turn. Katarina, the encounter here is essentially ended. And you realize that, like, there's no more enemies out here. The field is cleared. You do hear a lot of commotion coming from inside the other room.
I want to take this moment to open my book.
Give me an Arcana
If
check
there's
real quick.
anything new in there. Cool. Yeah, definitely. just.
Yeah, with a 20. With the 20, you're flipping through your book. It's just
20.
your notes.
I'm so stressed. That's it. That's all I want to do.
Lariah, you see as Katarina pulls the book out of her bag, opens it, and starts flipping through it frantically. Now, to remind you, the last time you saw it, she handed the book to Sylvie. And we are snapping back into the war room. And it is the king's turn. I'm sorry, it is Dumac's turn. Dumac is running in and attacking the same...
Dumac.
Oh, heck yeah. Dumac is killing it today. Literally.
Literally.
Big beefy boy.
Does a whomping 15 damage. And then it is the king's turn. The king, again, raises his sword against this enemy and does hit. Oh, hell yeah. As the king brings his sword down on top of these guys, on top of this one guy, Arson, you watch as it just cracks the neck and cracks through the skull of this enemy. The enemy falls to its knee. It is still breathing. It is not dead, but it is so wounded that it can hardly move. As it goes, it rolls a constitution save to stay awake and succeeds at staying awake, but it cannot move. Everybody that is in the war room, give me a quick perception check. So that's Sylvie, Arson. Yes, I think it's just Sylvie and Arson.
3.
Okay.
3.
Sylvie, 17.
17.
Sylvie, you watch as the one assassin that Agron had thrown into the pillar gets up, and you hear a loud as it jumps through the window, escaping.
Damn it.
No!
I was coming back to clean him up.
Okay. Agron, it is your turn. You are still outside in the throne room.
I'm gonna come back.
So that would be, just to make sure that's for your movement. What movement do you
I
have?
have 35.
Okay, so you move 25 in, so you got another 10 when you're back inside. And you are back in the war room.
I'm gonna chuck my glaive at the one that's standing right in front of Dumac.
Don't roll a 1, please.
Why you put the evil out in the universe?
Because you did it to me!
Well, lucky for you, I rolled a 10.
Yeah, Arson, from like the corner of your eye, you watch as Agron just hurls his glaive at you, and and like you think, oh my gosh, it's gonna hit the guy, and it just ping boing,
Nice.
and hits the chair. So the glaive is now sticking out of the chair, so you don't have your glaive in hand right now.
That's fine, I don't need it. I'm gonna move. Exactly, I'm gonna move 10 feet. I gotta deselect the ruler. How do I deselect?
There's a
the
little
ruler?
box right there,
Yeah.
on that same column.
Yep, boom. Is that 10 feet? Ah, there we go. With 10 feet. That's
Okay,
it for me.
you've moved, and then we are back to the top. So Arson, it is the top of round 5. Take us home.
Okay. This dude's hurt
Horribly
bad, right?
bad.
The one in front of me?
You barely stay awake.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look to the king and reach into my bag and say, maybe we should keep one alive. And I will pull my rope out of my bag and whip it around him as quick as I can and try and pull it tight while tossing the other side to the king.
Okay, go ahead and give me a really quick sleight of hand.
Ooh, I'm good at that. 21.
Yeah, Sylvie and Agron, you watch as Agron just like pulls out his rope and then like cowboy lassos this guy, ties him up. Yeah,
Nice.
pretty much that.
Great.
Considering that is a bonus
I'll
action,
just
what else
pull
would you like to
tight.
do?
If that's a bonus action, can I just like with my other hand just at the one next to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just trying to. I have advantage because Sylvie's there too.
You do have advantage. Yeah, it is being flanked on all sides. So go ahead and attack.
So that's the one to my north. That would be a
19 hits.
19 to hit. With sneak attack. That would be a... I believe that is a total of 14 damage.
14 damage total. Arson, you watch as the creature there just... As you hit it in its face with that overhead kind of move, you slash through its mask, and what is revealed underneath, you look and you see that this creature has no jaw. It is horrifying to look at. It looks shriveled and decrepit, just kind of clinging to life. Its eyes, you can now see, are very clearly red, but they like flicker in and out. It's not a constant red. That's your turn, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Sylvie and then Lariape on deck.
I am so upset right now. I'm just gonna look at Dumac, and I'm just gonna like Dumac tattoos, and I'm gonna try and like hit the guy that's in front of us. I'm gonna try and hit him in the back of the head and like knock him out, sort of thing. Like I don't want to like kill him, so I do want to try and talk to him. Well, we got one angled up, so I can just kill him.
I guess.
Yeah, just f***ing off him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not worth our time.
Came in our f***ing neighborhood. F***ing off the guy. Sleeping with the f***ing
11.
I guess I need to
Sorry.
select him.
It's all gonna be bleed.
Yeah, 11. And then...
It's dead. As you hit it,
okay, can I get...
you watch as... Arson, you see this now as well, so does the king, as there's just a burst of red smoke that comes flying out of this thing's face. Arson, as you look, you see that it is just a melted skeleton that just kind of collapses.
I don't think we're gonna be getting anything out of these. So I'm gonna flip over onto this chair that everyone has trouble getting on top of. And I'm gonna try and just punch this one in the back of the head and knock him out.
Sylvie, no!
Well, they're not gonna talk!
Sylvie's already attacked, so roll to attack.
They can't talk. It's fine.
Ow!
I got 2.
There we
You're
go.
fine.
Sylvie missed.
I biffed it on the chair.
To be fair, as she climbs up on the chair, she goes to hit, but like didn't realize Agron's glaive is sticking out, and it just kind of whacks her. Lariape on deck over on the throne room. I'm gonna jump over here.
Yeah. There's nothing in here for me to do. I'm gonna go back to the other room.
All right, so
I leave
you
Katarina
step
for the
over
book.
into the other room, and yeah. So this is what you see. You see all of the assassins are pretty much
Okay, I
cornered
see
into
they're
the far side of the room.
struggling with one of them. And get as close as I can. I would like to cast Hold Person on the guy that they're trying to rope up.
Well, it is roped. So effectively, and I'm gonna call this now. The encounter has ended. The encounter has ended. Everybody has free move again. Congratulations, you finished it in 5 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
That was only 5 rounds. There was that many guys. That's why it took a little while.
God.
I'm gonna stand behind you.
Okay, so I'm going to, just real quick, I'm going to cut over to Agron first.
I'll go back and check on him.
Okay.
Well, you fared well, boy.
I've been getting better.
Yes, that was quite impressive trick you pulled.
Trick?
The magic you used?
I've been learning. Catherine's
From
been
who?
teaching me.
Oh. And how have your lessons been?
Rigorous. Intense. She's been saying that something's been coming. And that we all need to be ready.
What's coming?
She doesn't say what. I don't know. I don't want to talk about this now.
And he just turns and walks away.
Disrespectful youths. And I will walk back into the throne room.
You guys have successfully restrained one of these assassins. This assassin has taken a ton of blunt force trauma to the head. Arson, you're watching as it's just kind of bleeding right out of its head. What would you all like to do?
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
you're good.
You know.
What's that?
Can I go up to
Okay.
it? And
It hasn't been a minute, so this is all
Oh,
within these last few seconds.
Okay, my apologies. Well, if that's the case, I will wrap the rope properly around him and lay him on the ground and like hog tie him a little bit, just until whole
Sylvie.
blossom wears off.
can I go up to him and can I take the hood off and look at his neck?
Yeah, so Arson, as you're turning him over and hog tying him down, Sylvie walks over next to you. You're now looking at its back. You put his back up, and Sylvie walks over and pulls the hood off of this creature. Unlike the last one, this one does have its jaw, but it does look just as dilapidated and like shrunk in like the last one. And you see on the back of its neck are 2 dragon wings.
Dumak.
The old orc steps up and just leans over and says,
This is not good. But we have prepared for this. You've been training for this.
What is it?
everybody can hear Arson. Everybody can hear Sylvie and Dumak talking.
What do the tattoos mean? And I will retrieve my glaive from the chair.
Dumak just puts a hand up in front of Sylvie for a second, seeing that she's a little conflicted, and just says,
This is something very personal, something very vital to Sylvie. And I would respect her privacy if she does not wish to speak. Regardless, these creatures are dangerous. These villains must be dealt with. Sire, if these are the Valiants now, they must be dealt with. We must face them head on. This must be answered for.
and the king finally chimes in and just says, "No, we will retaliate. The Valiants will not get away with this. General, you are reinstated. I want you to summon the fjord. We're going to rally all of our troops, and we are going to meet them out in open war. Are you up for the task?"
Always, my king.
And that is where tonight we are going to end, everybody. So thank you so much for watching this combat-filled episode of The Reckoning of Arkanon. We'll be back with you next week for more exciting stuff. Again, big shout out to Critical Dice. If you could go to critical.chromaticdice.com, you'll save 20% on all of your Critical Dice needs. They got some really awesome stuff over there. I've been rolling amazing with the Critical Dice
Yeah, but we
Blue.
don't want the DM
This
to
is
roll
awesome.
well.
Crit arson. It's great.
Dumak was killing it over here. All right, the king was killing
Yeah,
it.
he was.
So everybody,
Bye.
thanks so much. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Welcome to the realm of Alteran, a fantasy world full of unique creatures, races, and magic. For hundreds of years, Alteran remained at peace. However, as time surpassed, the realm did face its fair share of danger. Many villainous threats attempted to put the realm in harm's way in order to obtain and harness its magical core. Liches, cults, and devils, all with the same goal of everlasting power. But in all of the realm's history, one threat was almost successful. Erebus, the god of dark magic, corrupted the realm, sending it into a cataclysmic wave of destruction. However, luckily for Alteran, heroes of the realm rose to the cause and were able to put his reign to an end. 100 years have passed since the reign of Erebus and his destruction, the realm at peace once again. Or so the citizens think, for there are many secrets of this realm that have yet to become revealed. Welcome to Secrets of Alteran, and let's meet our players.
Alunalyn May Ferris, nicknamed Luna, traveling the world to see the sights and find the bravery she feels she needs to make her parents proud.
I am Laustin Khan, reborn cleric that is literally on fire. He doesn't remember his past life, and he doesn't know who he is, but he's going to hunt down answers.
Howdy, it's Aaron Lawn. A I've been kind of living in the woods for a really long time, but turns out bounty hunting is actually a really profitable business. So, kind of ventured my way towards the city and looking for new opportunities.
Zorthos, feral tiefling, arcane trickster rogue. Dark maroon skin, bald, with no hair on his body, always dresses in tight-fitting black clothes under black leather armor, and he is on a mission to get this bread.